Try to remember the day you first met, the sparks you felt nung nag-holding hands kayo, how you looked at one another, never wanting to take your eyes off each other's gaze. Even if you try to, it seems impossible to look away. Fast forward to now, constant admiration became constant arguments. From making an effort to getting too comfortable sa relasyon nyo. So, bago pa kayo maghiwalay, here are some helpful tips na pwede nyong magawa to bring back the magic in your relationship. You know what? Do something if it's worth leveling up. Take note na upgrading a relationship requires reciprocal commitment and effort. Okay, so number 1, put down your phone and be present. I remember Mr. Jim Rohn's statement. Sabi niya, wherever you are, be there. Totoo naman, di ba? Tama naman talaga. Make it a habit to set aside your phone and genuinely engage with your partner. Unless kailangan niya talaga gamitin yung phone sa pag-uusap nyo, just put down your phone. Put your phone down. You'll be surprised na pag nagkukwentuhan kayo, may mga hindi ka pa pala alam na story ng partner mo. Pag lumalim pa yung usapan nyo, you may gain wisdom and knowledge from each other. Kasi magkaiba kayo ng mga na-experience sa buhay. Maging curious ka sa kung paano mag-isip partner mo and understand how her mind works. Sa tingin ko, that's another level of intimacy. I just love this one so much. Okay, next, maglaro kayo. Maybe hindi nyo in-expect na isasama ko to sa list, but hear me out on this one. Have you ever wondered kung bakit parang madalas masiyahin, napaka-cheerful ng mga bata? And I think it's because they play. Dun sila unang natututo. They learn to think creatively. Mas lumalakas din sila physically through active plays like running and jumping. It also helps them to learn how to cooperate with others and empathize and cope with stress. Are you getting my point now? Sa relasyon, I think it's the same. Kaya dapat wag natin i-underestimate ang positive impact ng paglalaro. For relationships, play is essential in keeping and boosting fantastic, healthy bonds. Mapanatili ang exciting na pagsasama and to reduce stress. Playing together ay nagpapalabas ng feel-good hormones na nagre-resulta sa mas matatag na ugnayan. Mga halimbawa ng laro ay board games, time zone, card games, pick up the sticks, seriously, anything in the comfort of your home or pag nag-spend kayo ng time outside. Third one is subukan mong mauna. Give what you'd like to have. Give what you'd like to get. Sa tingin ko, it matters more what you can bring to a relationship. Una sa lahat, hindi material things ang tinutukoy ko. Tanungin mo sarili mo kung anong form of love ang maibibigay mo sa partner mo. Let's say, for example, si Love kasi, my partner, nagsasabi siya kapag pagod siya. So, what I do is papainumin ko siya ng water. Let's not underestimate the power of clean water. Tapos, I give her a warm hug and massage her back sometimes. Bilang partner niya, I want to make her feel more at ease and feel calmer, lalo pag pagod siya. She does the same pag ako naman yung pagod. She's just the sweetest, most loving person at hindi niya ipagdadamot yung pagmamahal and care na kailangan ko din. Our relationship is not perfect though. May ups and downs. Pero we do our best to fulfill each other's needs kasi parehas naman kaming aware na dapat balance lang. So if not, it can lead to a toxic relationship where one partner feels taken for granted or unloved. Hayaan mo na lang ba na maging one-sided? Number 4, pause when mad. Kapag galit ang tao, usually may nasasabi or worse, may nagagawa na hindi maganda. I mentioned in one of my videos na love can be irritating at hindi ito maiiwasan, but pwede mong mapigilan ang paglala nito. Like how? Just Pause. Try to imagine this scenario. One day, niligpit lahat ni Lalu ang mga kalat para paggising niya kinabukasan ay excited siyang kumilos kasi malinis ang paligid. But then, the next day, she woke up with a mess. It upset Lalu na para bang nawalan ng saysay yung effort niya. Tapos, nagising na din ang kasama niya na si Lilu, not aware na yung previous actions niya ay nakaapekto sa mood ng partner niya. Lalu said, "Bakit ang kalat? Niligpit ko naman to." Lilu paused, pinikit ang mata, huminga, saka sumagot ng kalmado. "Sorry, ginamit ko kasi ang mga gamit bago matulog, tapos wala na akong lakas iligpit kasi inantok na ako." Or, scenario 2. Pwede ding, upon seeing the mess, Lalu paused, she stepped away to calm down, tapos niligpit na lang yung kalat. Then, pagkagising ng kasama niyang si Lilu, sa kanya sasabihin ang kanyang concern. Pause and reflect bago ito maging pagsabog. Number 5 is keep dating. Hindi dahil nagsasama na kayo, hindi na kayo magdi-date. Dating played a huge part in the beginning of your relationship. At kahit na in a relationship na kayo, it still plays a big role. When was the last time you dated? Dating simply shows that your partner matters to you. And it also shows na pinaprioritize nyo yung relationship nyo. I encourage you to intentionally schedule a weekly date or pwede rin monthly date. Kami ni Love, halimbawa, kahit noong LDR pa kami, Friday is Friday for us. Alam mo, it doesn't have to be fancy or expensive, pero kung yan ang gusto nyo, that's nice. Also, there's just something so charming with painting together, coffee date, having meal without browsing social media, walking around the neighborhood, dancing in your living room, and the list goes on. Ultimately, love is sustained by intention. Next, healthy environment, healthy relationship. Do you even care about your partner's mental health, or you just disregard her feelings? Do you share decision making, or gusto mo ikaw lang palagi ang nasusunod? Kapag nakakaramdam ka ng safety in your relationship, it means you're in a healthy environment. At syempre, kapag may respeto, tiwala, at matapat na komunikasyon. So, having a healthy environment also means na panatilihin yung malinis yung tahanan nyo, lalo pag nagsasama na kayo. Not all the time, kasi I'm aware that we get tired. Ako minsan, bagsak talaga pag uwi ng bahay, and we are so busy these days. But at least, just minimize clutter each day. Based on my experience, mas maganda yung pag-uusap namin ni Love pag malinis ang paligid versus kapag medyo makalat. There are also studies which state that a clutter-free space can reduce stress and improve productivity. Last but not the least, support each other's goals. Kung gusto mong mag-grow yung partner mo as a person, let them be their authentic selves and show some support sa kung ano mang gusto niya pang ma-achieve sa buhay. Just a quick story time. At the beginning of my relationship with my partner, sinabi ko na agad sa kanya na gusto kong mag-business. Gusto kong malaman kung susuportahan niya ako sa dream ko na ito, at hindi naman ako nabigo. At the same time, suportado ko din lahat ng gusto niya sa buhay as long as makakatulong sa growth niya at sa aming relasyon. You can help each other achieve goals by giving useful suggestions, assisting with the tasks, and boosting self-confidence. By the end of the day, ang kasiyahan niya ay kasiyahan mo din. Don't make your partner doubt her capabilities. Be the partner who gives importance to what's important to her. Leveling up a relationship goes both ways. Dapat parehas kayong willing to unlearn harmful habits and behaviors. Yung mga tips na narinig nyo ay mga opinion ko lang. So, take what fits and leave the rest. That's it for today's video. Kung nagustuhan mo, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye!